So we just want to start with the first game of the season.
I think we should. Sixers Celtics, right?
Yeah.
Bet.
All right. So first things first, Embiid is on some bitch shit. All right. He almost took out Marcus Smart, like fucking landed on him. And then
Oh, really?
Marcus
I didn't
Smart tried
even
to
see
grab
that.
his when Marcus Smart tried to grab his leg, Embiid like did like a whole fucking backflip to do the
What?
flop. Put up shitty games in the first game and against the Bucks. At the first game, I think his stats were all right, but if you watched it, he was just playing terrible. He lost in the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
But James Harden, what do you think
Second
about James
game.
Harden?
James Harden looks like an MVP.
Oh God, James Harden. James Harden's back to Houston. Back in
He's
Houston.
He's playing insane. He had 35 the first night, and I think close to
Um,
40 the second night.
yeah, I was reading a stat and it's he made a career high in mid-range field goals,
Wow.
which is kind of
Wow.
crazy to think about.
He's
Um,
doing all this with also like 8 assists per game. It's crazy.
yeah,
He might be a legit MVP candidate if he keeps playing like this.
I think he's
For
better
sure.
than Embiid.
Right
As of
now,
right
yeah, for
now,
the
for
first two
sure.
games.
Oh yeah, definitely, but
Is
I don't know, but also like the Sixers aren't very deep as we see.
Yeah. Honestly, Maxey hasn't shown me that much yet. He had 21 points the first game, but it didn't feel like he made that big of an impact.
He looked all right, but like if your six man's like D'Anthony Melton, I don't know.
Yeah. It's rough.
I like those pickups for him, but like those guys are more like a seventh, eighth guy on the roster.
Yeah, they
I
have like
mean,
a solid 7-man team, and then the rest are just like scrubs.
they got Montrezl Harrell, who's should theoretically be a decent backup big, but he's been terrible. Only played 3 minutes that second game.
Mm-hmm.
How about Matisse?
Yeah, is he injured? He has 0 minutes played for that second game, and I don't even think he played the first game.
He played 6 seconds in the first game,
Wow.
and this was after he did not get his contract what's it called,
Extended.
extended. Yeah,
He was looking like one of the best role players in the league in that bubble season, and then he's done really nothing since then.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean he got no offensive game.
It's
Yeah.
true. Got to get a 3-point shot for today's NBA.
Good defense, but nothing on offense. But the Celtics, though, surprised we haven't talked about the Celtics while talking about this game.
Yeah, that's true. They looked good.
Celtics
That
look
30,
like the favorite.
I don't know about the favorite, but that 35 apiece from Jalen and Jason, that looks
Jalen
good.
and Jason.
The two J's. I
I
mean, who did
mean,
they play? Who else did they play? They played the Sixers, and then who did they play? The Heat.
the Heat, they beat the Heat yesterday.
Wow. And
What
Jason
do you
Tatum at
guys?
29 and Jalen Brown at 28 again.
I mean, how
Damn.
are you supposed to stop that? You
What do
know,
you guys think about Jimmy's hair?
Jimmy's hair. I didn't watch the game. Is he still sticking with the extensions?
I think so.
Oh my God. You know what?
Tyler Hero's playing insane this year too. Actually,
He
speaking
had
about the Heat,
25 last night. Holy shit.
leading
he's
scorer on the
starting.
team.
Yeah. Duncan Robinson with the 6 minutes played, my hero.
Oh,
Already in playoff form.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, I think the
Yeah,
Celtics look really good. Malcolm Brogdon has kind
he's been
of,
a great addition.
yeah, he kind of like just came in flawlessly because he can just kind of do everything.
mm-hmm.
hmm
Yeah.
He
I
was
think
getting some
once
clutch buckets against the Sixers. Anytime they looked in trouble, Malcolm Brogdon just came out there, hit a layup, hit a three, anything.
yeah, and then once Robert Williams comes back, I think this team is gonna be really good.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I was
Yeah,
really like Robert Williams too. So
they're missing their defensive player of the year caliber player, and they're still beating these teams.
Yeah. So do you
You
guys
want to talk
have
about the
any
Lakers?
or do you guys have
mm,
anything with the
Oh,
Sixers or the Celtics that you think might become a issue going forward, or do you think is this kind of pre or early season woes?
I don't think Embiid's gonna play this bad again. I think he'll pick it up. I mean, he's an MVP caliber player, so I don't think it's
Yeah.
it's too early to worry.
I was reading
yeah,
something that Embiid had a similar start last season,
hmm
like stats wise. So
I think it's much more interesting to see that James Harden can play at this level again. And really, I'd be excited if I was a
yes,
Sixers
I think
fan.
that can stick. I don't think that's just a couple, one-off things.
hmm All right. Do you want to move on to the Lakers game?
Yeah, the Lakers. Tell me about the Lakers.
Yep. I mean, they're the biggest market in the league. You got to talk about them. They're pretty terrible this year. They're pretty fucking horrible.
Are they gonna win a game?
You know what? Maybe not.
No, I'm messing around. I mean, like their schedule's good to start the season.
Like it's difficult or it's easy.
Like difficult, like Warriors, Clippers, Blazers, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Pelicans,
Damn, they might not win any of those games.
and then they play the Jazz.
They
which,
might
as
not
you
win
see,
any
the
games
Jazz
until the
can-
Jazz is
Jazz.
gonna be 8-0 by that point.
Yeah, the Jazz can beat anybody, I guess. So
LeBron's first game though, oh my God. 30 and 15.
Holy shit, he still got it.
yeah, man, lost by 14.
I can see him averaging 25 this season.
25. I see him.
He
averaging
averaged 30 last season. Yeah, he
That's
averaged
true.
30 last year.
I said that at the start of last season too, and then he averaged 30. So
I mean, he only had like 20 or something in the Clippers game.
I mean, his career average is 27, 7, and 7, right? So the interesting thing is, do you think he's going to get more points or less points than 27?
Probably.
And I feel like he's going to
more.
get more.
that's an above
I mean,
average
who else is
season.
gonna
That's the age of
score?
38.
What'd you say?
Who else is gonna score?
Yeah, I mean, would you have Lonnie Walker taking 20 shots last night?
Yeah, he
Mhm.
took a lot.
That's fucking insane. I mean, all LeBron's going to take every shot he can on this team.
Yeah, and then it's not even gonna be enough.
Yeah, I mean, that Russell Westbrook 0 for 11 game got a sting. Like, I just feel bad for him at this point.
You know, everybody has bad games,
That's true, but Brody has a lot of them. He has a lot of bad games.
but if he's 2 for
know.
11, they win that game. Who knows?
That's true.
They went out and got the demon, Patrick Beverly, the greatest
That's
addition
true.
in offseason.
Has he done anything yet? I haven't watched the games.
He-
That first Warriors game, he was kind of running around doing nothing. I'll be honest.
Damn, the Pat Bev special. Damn.
He's shooting like a whopping 18% from the field right now.
Oh, let's go. I think
Yeah.
the Lakers, I saw a stat that said through 2 games, they've shot the worst on threes of any team ever.
Yeah,
through
it's
2
like 18 out of 87 or something.
Yeah, it's insane. And they're taking way too many threes.
That's the NBA, man.
Pat Bev did have 2 blocks and 4 steals the first game, and 2 blocks and 2 steals the second game.
So defensively is there, but the Lakers so far have not been a great defensive team.
Defense.
Yeah.
No, the Lakers have had moments where they look decent. Like again in
I mean,
the Clippers game, the Lakers looked decent defensively. Like Russ looked good defensively. He just
Mhm.
looked terrible offensively.
Right. I mean, if Russ can buy in on defense, he's going to get you those boards and assists most nights.
If
So if he's getting rebounds and passing out dimes while playing decent defense, he could be a good addition,
if
or a
Russ,
good piece.
yeah, if Russ plays defense the rest of the year like he played defense in the Clippers game, I could see the Lakers having a good defense, but like
Mhm.
there's no offense whatsoever.
Right. I mean, they have no shooters.
Yeah.
I saw a stat that was like their top 6 shooters from last year are all gone.
And they're below average last year too.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers need to throw me that min contract, you know?
Lakers might be the worst 3-point shooting team this year, like by the numbers by the end of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, who
probably.
is their best shooter? Well, maybe
Their
LeBron.
best shooter, I think it's LeBron.
Thomas Bryant.
Thomas Bryant's a center. What are you talking about?
You know,
He might be. He might be. What do you think about the Clippers? Speaking of Lakers, they just
Clippers.
played them.
Clippers are good. I like the Clippers
Clippers are good.
Dude, they're looking
Clippers are
incredible.
because they're so deep.
Kind of shaky first game to go down to the end with the Lakers, but wow.
That's true. I mean,
I
I'm looking
saw
at the stat
some-
sheet. Sorry, go ahead.
I saw some very good things with the Clippers.
I mean, just look at the stat sheet. Paul George, 15 points. Marcus Morris, 14 points. Zubac, 14 and 17. Norman Powell, 9 points. John Wall, 15 points. Luke Kennard, 11 points. And then you still have Kawhi that only played 21 minutes that game.
Yeah.
They've got so many players that can get you a bucket.
Kawhi came off the bench and Kawhi came in and he looked like Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he didn't look a lot different. You could tell that he was a top player in the league from what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Paul George was kind of rough, but they just have so many options that they can mix and match. And this
Mhm.
guy's playing bad, so he's not gonna end the game. This guy's playing good, so he's gonna end the game.
I mean, the guy that got the 11th most minutes against that Lakers team was Terrence Mann, who just dropped 40 in the playoffs on the Jazz like 2 years ago. And yeah,
Yeah,
it's a fluke game, but people would kill to have Terrence Mann as their 11th man.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
And they still got who am I forgetting? I think they got one guy that's injured too.
Really, I don't remember, but
Mm.
Like Amir, or I guess I don't think he's injured, but Amir Coffey is like their 12th guy.
and he's
Yeah,
a
no.
decent role player. He's not
Amir
bad.
Coffey would be like the sixth man on the Lakers,
Yeah.
which isn't saying much, but
Uh,
I want to talk about Luke Kennard for a second.
Mhm.
Luke
Okay.
Kennard, wow. I mean,
know,
he just
he's-
pulls this Clipper team together.
I mean, he might be actually he is the best role playing 3-point shooter in the league right now.
Yeah,
I'd say second to like or Steph Curry, Dame. I mean, they're better than him, but role players, he's the best.
I mean, like you look at the team, and you're like, oh, Luke Kennard, but like defensively, it looks like he's taking a step up, especially on like team defense.
Hmm
I mean, he wasn't getting pushed around. Like LeBron was going at him a couple possessions in a row, and it wasn't like automatic buckets.
hmm
I don't know.
Yeah, he's taking a step up for sure. He's going to be a really important piece in the playoffs if he can hit his threes.
Hey man, 46%.
That's true, but even deadly shooters, they always fall off a bit in the playoffs. You see it with Joe Harris, you see it with JJ Redick.
God,
They
Joe
lose their
Harris
they
was
lose their touch a
crazy.
little bit. He shot worse than Giannis from three that
Joe
series.
Harris was actually crazy.
But yeah, if he can keep his form together in the playoffs, Clippers are going to be insane.
Yeah, no, the Clippers they have a solid like 12-man roster.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the Pistons Magic game next?
Ooh.
Yeah, start me off.
Okay. Well, Paolo Banchero looking like the number one pick, right? What did he have? He had
27.
27 and 9. Insane. 27 as a debut is crazy.
Yeah. It's
He
probably
was.
one of the best debut games in recent history.
I think
Oh,
it was the
absolutely.
most points since Iverson for a number one pick.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it. LeBron had 25 and 9
Yeah.
in his debut, and Paolo 27 and 9.
I mean, Paulo was just like Sadiq Bey. He was. Didn't
He was
even
going
phase him.
insane defensively too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I
What
mean,
position is Paolo? Power forward or what?
I
Power
guess
forward, I
he's
think.
yeah, like a 4.
Okay,
He probably plays some 3. Positionless basketball, man.
that's true. That's true.
Ivy and Durant, Jalen Durant looked good too.
Jalen Duren looked amazing. That
Um,
dunk he had on I don't remember who it was, but he had a poster on
He's
someone.
I'm very
He's an
excited about Ivy
insane
and
lob threat.
Durant.
I think last week I picked Ivy as my pick for rookie of the year. Obviously, Paolo Banchero, he's looking way better right now, but Jaden Ivey's looking good.
Jalen Ivy's looking good.
I'm happy about the pick.
But
He's
the
so
Magic
fast.
Magic are happy with Paolo. Good thing they didn't pick a Jabari.
Has Jabari played yet? How has he
I
looked?
don't even know.
He's
I haven't
in,
watched the Rockets game yet.
Preseason he played bad, and then in the Rockets game he played worse.
Damn.
And
Yeah.
in the first Rockets game, he dropped 17 and 7.
Wasn't
Yeah, I was gonna
his
say his
efficiency
stats don't look that bad.
horrible? I'm pretty sure his efficiency was horrible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jalen Green had an impressive game.
The second one, he dropped 10 and 1 and 1.
hmm
But Paulo, he looks like the real deal, like straight out the gate. He's gonna be a problem.
Absolutely. I'm happy with this Pistons team. We've got so many young guys. I mean, we have Cade, who has, I think, MVP potential in the future. And we got Jalen Duren. Yeah, not this season. Not this season. And we got Jalen Duren, Jaden Ivey, Sadiq Bey. All of them are looking good. Beef Stew's picking up a 3-point shot, which is incredible. I mean, I'm happy with our team this
He hit
season.
that clutch 3.
He did.
I'm happy about the Bogey pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was
Nice
big.
veteran.
Just to have a good veteran. I guess I'm a little disappointed on Cade because I think he could be scoring like 22, 23 points a game right now. But
Yeah.
I am happy he's kind of taking a backseat and going more into a playmaking role.
I mean, he's never been
Yeah.
like a huge scorer last season.
Yeah.
It was more out of necessity than anything. So I think if Duren and Ivy both develop into scoring threats, Cade has no problem being that facilitator and playmaker that he needs to be. So
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't mind.
he's taking the right amount of shots. He just his efficiency a bit low at the start of the season. I think once the
Hmm.
season picks up, he'll probably get to that 20 and 6 mark, 26 and 7 or 20 and 7.
I could see that. I'd be happy with that. Like 27 and 5.
Yeah, that'd be
27. Oh,
20 and 7.
27
Like
and
20
5. Okay.
points, 7 assists, 5
Yeah.
rebounds.
Ivy looks good though.
Ivy looks really good. Duren looks even better. Maybe not better than Ivy, but Duren looks really good for whatever, like the 12th pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Charlotte passing on him made no sense to me, but thank God they did.
They're exactly what like the Charlotte Hornets needed.
I know. It didn't make any sense.
So I'm happy you fell to us.
What do you think about the Raptors beating the Cavs?
I watched the end of that game. Those Raptors were good down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Cavs, they were missing. Garland went out that game.
Yeah.
I think he went out like the third quarter. So I need to do more research on the Cavs to see how Donovan Mitchell's going, but it looks like he's doing decent just stats wise.
Yeah, I mean, put up 30 and 31 and 9 in that first game. And where did you have the Cavs finishing compared to the Raptors? Do you remember?
Yeah, I got my sheet right here. I had the Cleveland Cavaliers third, and I had the Raptors seventh.
See, I had the Cavs at 6 and the Raptors at 7. So these two teams might have some fun matchups throughout the season that gonna be good to watch because Pascal Siakam's looking a lot better than I expected. Did you see he had a 37-point triple-double last night?
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying, Protham?
So what happened to Darius Garland? How long is he injured for? I
I'm
think he
not
had
sure. I
an
didn't watch
eye
that
I
game.
think he got hit in the eye or something. I don't know how
Yeah.
long he's gonna be out for.
Hopefully he's not out for too long.
Yeah, I got him in fantasy.
Team.
It says he
Oh,
won't
yeah.
play against the Bulls tonight.
Come on, man.
He
He's a good
suffered
player to
a
have though.
eye laceration. So yeah.
All right. Let's move on to. You want to talk about the Grizzlies? I didn't watch that Grizzlies Knicks game, but I heard it was a great game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I mean, most Ja games are great games. He's just an
That's true.
entertaining player to watch.
How y'all feel about
34,
Ja?
9 and 4. I like Ja Morant. I think he's kind of a dumbass, but I like watching him play.
I like him on the court.
Yeah,
His tweets are kind of
a little bit questionable.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
We got to talk about.
You
Sorry,
had
go
the
ahead.
Grizzlies going 1 seed, right?
I did. Yeah, I did have the Grizzlies going 1 seed.
I think it might be the Utah Jazz that get that, but
I mean, right now it is. We got to talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, though. Did you see his game?
40 minutes in the first game.
Yeah, that's the Tibbs minutes, baby. He got
Tibbs.
16, 8 and 4 and didn't foul out, which is actually huge for him.
Jeez.
I mean, Hartenstein's good. He was really
Yeah.
good for the Clippers last year, and he was playing a limited role.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad
If
that
the
he's gonna be
Knicks-
playing 40 minutes game, but
I mean, if the Knicks can unleash him, that's a good player for them.
oh yeah, for sure.
He led the Knicks in minutes that game, which is insane. That's probably never happened before for him.
Yeah. Well, he was just kind of hot. He was doing pretty good. So,
Mm-hmm.
how do y'all feel about the Knicks this season, just in general?
I mean,
Oh.
we talked about it in the standings video. I mean, whatever, the standings episode or whatever. Mid three, they're not good.
Yeah.
Julius Randle is going to be inefficient. RJ Barrett's going to be inefficient. And Jalen Brunson, I just don't think he's that guy.
Jalen Brunson adds something, but is not taking them to that big.
You don't
step
think
that they need.
Hartenstein and Jalen Brunson combined for something good?
Hartenstein?
I don't know. That's a little bit of a.
I mean, they
If your
blew
hopes-
the Pistons out yesterday.
That's true, but the
Modern-day
Pistons
Kobe
are
Shaq.
not a great team.
That's true.
Yeah, Grizzlies. I'm excited though. They're a fun team. They played well.
What do you guys think about RJ?
I'm a big
Oh,
RJ
season.
hater.
You are?
Jesus.
I'm a big RJ hater. I don't like RJ Barrett. I think he's inefficient. I don't think his 3-point shot's going to come along, and I think he's just not that good.
The first game of the season, 3 of 18.
Did he really shoot 3 of 18? Wow.
Yeah, he did. 0-6 from 3.
God
That's
damn.
I
rough.
didn't know he played that bad. But, he laid on 8 of 15, 18 points against the Pistons.
Oh, my
Mm.
bad. The defensive fucking juggernaut, the Pistons.
K'd be locking up.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, I mean, Knicks, they're going to be a mid team again. Might make the play in, but they're not going to win a playoff game, I don't think.
What do you guys think about the Suns?
They're looking kind of trash right now. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
They're just lacking depth.
lack in depth. I think CP's finally taking even more of a step back.
I mean,
Yeah,
did
I think
anybody
he's.
who watched did anybody watch the Blazers game last night?
I did
No.
not.
Those 10 p.m. games, man, those are hard to watch.
Yeah, for real.
I need to watch the condensed game on that. But
I mean, Chris Paul had 10 points, 12 assists last night. I don't know how many of those were. It
Yeah,
was a
his
clutch game,
assists,
so I guess all of them mattered. So that's what you want from Chris Paul, honestly.
Chris
his
Paul didn't
assists
play
are
the
still good. His
last.
just scoring
ahead,
is a
sorry.
little, but you're not really looking for Chris Paul to go out there and drop 30 anymore. So
Exactly. What were you saying, Brandon?
Chris Paul didn't play the last 6 minutes in the Mavericks game. I don't think.
Yeah, and I mean, people want to make a big deal out of it, and it is a big deal, but I think it's just a good coaching decision by Monty.
oh wow,
Yeah, I mean, it was just Damian Lee was super good.
he did have
Mhm.
5 steals.
Oh, in the Blazers game?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Yeah. I mean, you really want Devin Booker to be taking more of a front seat anyway, so I don't think it's a
Mhm.
problem if Chris Paul only averages like 10 and 10 this year. Because in the
Yeah.
playoffs, he's still going to get those clutch mid-range jumpers that matter so much, and it's not going to be a
Mhm.
problem.
He's a good locker room presence.
Hmm.
Defensively, it looks like he's taking a step back, but he is like 37, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we got to talk about the Nuggets because they've had 2 very, very different games.
Yeah.
Brandon, you want to start?
I mean, the first game, the Jazz just came out and they were just hitting shots.
Hmm.
Doing
mean,
Jazz things.
Colin Sexton going at Jokic, that was pretty crazy.
That was
You don't see
hilarious.
that.
He did that little like bull wind
Bull
up too.
animation, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was insane.
That
But,
man is fast.
And then
He
Jokic
is.
went at Colin Sexton. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I mean, Jokic has always been a bit of a dirty player, but it's a little bit worrying for him to bring it out this early.
Against the
My
Jazz.
MVP.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of his anger issues, but bringing it out game 1 against the Jazz is a little questionable.
You think based off how he's playing, you think he can win another MVP back to back to back?
We were talking about this when we were doing our award prediction. I don't
Mhm.
think Jokic can win MVP unless he's first seed with better stats than last year. I think that's
I
the
think
only
a lot of that
scenario.
has to do with voter fatigue too.
Yeah, I mean, no one's been back-to-back MVP. I mean, no one's three-peated MVP since Bird.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
So you've got to be on Bird's level to three-peat
He
MVP.
I'm
was my
thinking
MVP
Giannis.
pick.
Yeah, Brandon picked him for MVP.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think they're going to be a
'Cause-
high seed. I think he's going to be even better. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking Giannis, but we'll see how it
I am
goes.
also. I think
think
Giannis
Giannis
is a
was
good
my
safe
second guy.
safe pick.
Hmm. Okay, and then yeah, he looked amazing against the Warriors last night. He put up a 27-point triple-double, I believe. 26-point triple-double.
Mm.
So, I mean, Jokic is he's a stat machine, right? Gets
Yeah.
everything in the box score, and then he even gets the advanced stats as well. He's
I
incredible.
mean, he has to. His backup's DeAndre Jordan.
That's true. Yeah, honestly, dropping Boogie was a little questionable to me because he played well for them last year.
Mm-hmm.
But
He
Yeah.
played
he's
decent.
old.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Timberwolves? They made a big move this offseason. You think it's gonna work out?
So I think Brandon had the Timberwolves. Where'd you have him at the 3 seed or something?
Timberwolves, I had him at the 2 seed.
The 2 seed. So yeah, he's very high on
I
him.
think they're built for regular season, but like the first game of the year, it was like the exact opposite of what people thought was going to happen. Like, I think Rudy Gobert had his career high.
Hmm. Their leading scorer was Rudy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a little scary going in and seeing them, have a close game to the Thunder and then lose to the Jazz.
Hmm.
I didn't watch the Jazz game, but I'm just gonna figure it's shooting, like just hitting shots again. Jazz wanted to beat Rudy,
Mm.
Yeah, I mean the Jazz shot 40% from 3. So
Yeah. But like the first
no one
game.
on the
Go ahead,
no
my
one on
bad.
the Timberwolves really had a bad game.
Hmm.
Rudy had 29 and 23. Cat had 27. Ant had 30. D'Lo had 23.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything to be worried about yet. I think the Timberwolves are still going to be good. The Jazz have just unlocked something. I mean, who knows what they got? They got Jordan Clarkson is what they
Jordan
got.
Clarkson and Demon Laurie Markkinen.
Starter Jordan Clarkson. Put some respect on his name.
That's true.
He ain't
That's
no
true.
6 man
7 of
anymore.
12.
Colin Sexton is just the new Jordan Clarkson.
I think they're gonna end up moving on from those guys sometime this season and tank for Victor. But
Mhm.
it's definitely fun to watch right now.
I agree. Yeah, Timberwolves are going to be good. I think it is a little worrying early on, but we'll know more next week when they play some more games. I think they're
Just a
going to be
little bit
okay.
of gelling. I mean, the first game they went down to the wire with the Thunder, and like I think that was mostly due to like Towns and Edwards just not hitting
Hmm.
shots.
Well,
So
I'm excited to see Rudy get some more touches.
That's true. He's a great player.
Yeah.
I don't
I
like him,
mean,
but he's a great player.
there was some where like a guy was driving towards the rim, and then he sees Rudy Gobert, and like they pass out right away.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I think Rudy Gobert alone's a top 5 defense.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you put anybody that's not a traffic cone ahead of him, and he's like
You know, it's not
top
Donovan
3.
Mitchell.
Yeah. Replacing him with D'Lo,
Yeah, I mean,
renowned
D'Lo's
defensive specialist.
he's actually not bad. Last
No,
year,
he's
the
not
Timberwolves
bad.
had I think they were a top half defense last year, mostly on the back of D'Lo,
I don't
because
know if it
Cat's
was
not great on
mostly on the
defense.
back of D'Lo.
Well, I mean, Cat's not a great at defense, and Ant is
Mhm.
like he's okay. So
I
D'Lo's
mean, it was like Jalen McDaniels and
Yeah, Jalen McDaniels was a big piece.
That's true. That's true. And I think Vanderbilt's not bad either, but I haven't watched much of him.
Ant's pretty good. They traded Vanderbilt to the Jazz.
Last year? I'm talking about last year.
Oh yeah. Vanderbilt was pretty good too. V8.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to talk about the Blazers? I don't have much to say about them. Just Dame's cooking.
Yeah. Hopefully Dame can get back to his
Got that dog in him.
He does.
potential.
He's
What do you
got
think-
that dog in him.
You think Dame's peak was second best point guard in the league?
I mean, I don't think he's
Yeah.
ever better than Curry. So
Yeah, no.
yeah, second best
For
is definitely
sure
the
not
best he
better
can
than
ever be.
I think not last year, but like the year before, he was second best in the
Yeah.
league.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's
hopefully he
either
can
him
get
or
to that.
Luca.
Because for
That level. Oh, yeah, I
no, yeah,
forgot of
no,
Luka.
yeah,
Okay, no,
Luca.
he not
I'd say
Yeah, okay, third.
I'd say the year he beat the Thunder, he might have been second best. What was that? 2018, I think.
Yeah, I could see him
Yeah.
being up there. I mean, unless you wanna. Nah, James Harden more of a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in Houston, I think. I mean, I don't know.
Houston,
Yeah.
he was definitely.
It's such, I mean, positions are so fluid
Yeah.
now.
It really doesn't matter. Yeah, everybody can do everything except for Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, yeah, except for Matisse Thybulle. All right, last team I specifically want to talk about is the Pelicans because they've looked incredible.
Hmm.
I mean, they
I mean,
logged on the Nets the first game.
yeah, they blew them out.
Homeless KD Jr. is actually he's playing insane.
Homeless KD Jr. Yeah, he is. I mean, I was looking at their roster today. Their starting five is actually incredible. They've got Herbert Jones, one of my favorite players in the league right now because his defense is insane, and his name is so funny.
He blocked KD's 3-point attempt.
I know, it's insane.
He blocked the most unguardable player in the league.
I saw
three-point
a
shot.
video of him getting a block on the other side of a pick.
I saw that. He
Crazy.
jumped over the screen.
Insane.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
insane.
He's maybe he probably is the best perimeter defender in the league right now
I like
already,
him.
and he's a second-year player.
He's up there. Was he all defensive last year? I don't think he was.
I don't
I think he
was.
might have been all rookie.
Yeah, he was
all,
definitely.
he was all rookie, but I don't know if he was all defensive.
Sorry, there's a bug.
What do you guys think of? What do you guys think? Do you think Zion's gonna be back to 27 on record-breaking efficiency again, or?
I mean, he put up 25 and 9 the first
I
game,
mean, he's
so
gonna be up
Mhm.
there.
he's gonna get good. The thing is, I don't think he's gonna put up 27 again because there's so many there's mouths to feed on this team. You got CJ, you got Brandon Ingram, you got Valanciunas.
Valanciunas had a great game against the Hornets.
Insane. I forgot Valanciunas was that good. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean stats are inflated because What I mean, who do you have? Plumlee.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But still, I mean, there's plenty of teams in the West without great centers. So if
Oh
he can
yeah,
feast on
Valanciunas
teams
is
like that,
good. I like Valanciunas.
They got
I
they got a
think
great team, top to bottom.
They
they
just
really
need
do.
a. They just need a like a solid, guaranteed playmaker, a pass first player.
CJ's kind of moving into that role.
Yeah, if he steps up, last season he did all right. If he plays as good as last season, he should be good.
Yeah, they don't have any amazing playmakers, but
I'm
they
telling you,
could.
man, CJ is good enough. And then
Yeah,
BI can kind of
we haven't seen much
distribute.
from CJ yet in terms of playmaking, but he definitely could be. I could
Hmm.
see a
He
Colin
was
Sexton move for them working. I don't know
he
if
Oh,
they
was
want to
showing
do it,
out,
but
I'd say.
I only had 2 assists last night.
Yeah, you can't have 10 every night.
That's true.
rough game.
He
Jose,
definitely could.
got the Jose Alvarado.
I had the Hornets predicted to be the worst team in the league.
Oh,
Or I think second worst. It was Jazz and then Hornets, but I had them as the worst team in the East. And they're looking pretty terrible so far, but they did win their first game. Who did
Just
they beat?
just for clarification, CJ averaged 6 assists with the Pelicans last year, career high.
That's true. He's stepping up there.
was the trade for CJ midseason, right?
Yeah,
I believe so, yeah.
So I'm guessing it probably went up even more.
yeah. No, it was 6 with the Pelicans. I don't know what it
Oh,
was
6
with
with
the.
the Pelicans.
I
That's
think it
pretty
was like
good.
I think it was 5 with the Blazers.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
6 is pretty good.
Yeah, if
I
you
mean,
can average 6 assists, that's
I
great.
don't think you need a like a traditional playmaker on every team. I think that like Bi and McCollum are all decent passers. You know,
hmm
I thought
I think it matters most when you get to the playoffs.
I thought Devonte Graham was gonna take that step up last season, but no.
He's been not great
Devontae
since
Graham's a
that
chucker,
breakout
man.
year.
Yeah, his
Yeah, he had that breakout
efficiency
year
has
with
never been top tier.
yeah, hopefully he can pick it up this year, but we'll see.
I think the
Mhm.
way the team's constructed now, that the Pelicans could be really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I could
I mean,
see
there's
it like, I mean, I had them as an 8 seed. Or wait, no, wait. Yeah, I had them at an 8 seed again this year.
let me see where I
I
had
might
him.
have to change that because they just look good.
Yeah, I mean, right now the way they're playing like a 1 seed. I don't think they're gonna get the 1 seed, but based on these 2 games, they're playing amazing. Okay, that's all the teams I specifically want to talk about. Is there anything else interesting that you want to bring up?
Um,
We could probably find a few things.
I'm disappointed Chet doesn't get to play this season. It'd be interesting
Yeah,
to see him.
I would have loved to see it.
Nah, they the Thunder play on that. They just want Victor.
At the tallest lineup.
The Thunder paid LeBron $1 million to break Chet's foot.
Their
In the
lineup would be
fucking pro-am
insane.
game.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah, if they got Chet and Victor, that'd be a crazy lineup.
7-1, 7-4 backcourt.
Especially because Shea is already tall for a guard, right? How tall is
What is
he?
that? Say
he's like
Shay's like
6'4".
6'8". Oh, he's
No,
6'4".
Shea
I
ain't no
swear he was
6'8".
taller. I
Maybe
swear he was
6'6".
taller.
He's 6'6".
6'6". Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
And Giddy is 6'8".
Giddy is tall for a guard.
So that's yeah, like 4 of your 5 players are taller than 6'6".
But then they have a super undersized small forward with Dort.
Yeah, but he's a truck.
Yeah.
They
They play Poku at the
2.
at the 3 instead. Start Poku.
I don't know if they should start Poku. That's questionable.
Positionless
The
basketball.
unicorn.
That's true.
How have we not talked about the Milwaukee Bucks?
That's true. I mean, they're missing. Who are they missing? They're missing someone.
Chris Middleton.
Yeah, so they're still missing Chris Middleton. So I don't think anything we see from them right now is indicative of who they're going to be moving
Yeah.
on. Because Chris Middleton's so important for them.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't watch the first game, but I don't think I would have liked that. I don't like the low scoring games. I
Yeah.
want to see the numbers go up.
Oh, speaking about scoring, the take foul rule.
Ooh, true. I
How
haven't
do you
noticed the
guys-
difference yet.
I love
Mhm.
it. I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you noticed like a lot of cases where it matters?
Just no, not like maybe I mean, it's happened a couple of times, but like just like keeping the game flowing.
Oh yeah,
Because
as a rule, I think it's great. I just
yeah,
haven't seen it implemented that much yet.
it just doesn't, you know,
Are you guys
No, I don't.
no, like it just like doesn't stop the game and like it just keeps it fluid, doesn't make it choppy, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
are
What
you
were you
guys
saying, Protham?
excited for any games today?
That's what I was going to talk about next. If we're done talking about all the previous games, let's talk about the games coming up.
I think the Pistons Pacers game is going to be a good game.
I don't know about that one. I mean, it'll be an
I think it'll
interesting
be a
game.
close game.
That's a
That's
must lose
true.
game for those teams.
That is a must-lose game. I'm interested in Grizzlies Mavs. I think will be a good game because
Mm,
John Luca always go at it.
and then I
That'll
think
be a
that's
fun
it.
game to watch tonight. And then I'm looking at the week coming up just to see if there's any marquee matchups. We've got
Suns Clippers.
yeah, I was
Trailblazers
looking at that.
Lakers.
Suns Clippers would be good. I don't know about Blazers Lakers. That might be
Replay the what was it, playing game?
no, round one,
Round
2020.
one game.
We've got Nets Grizzlies
Or
could be
or
good.
the
Then
or the 2020 conference finals, yeah. Or
Oh
2021
yeah.
conference finals.
2021 conference finals. Oh, you're
The
talking about the
Suns
Suns
Clippers,
Clippers.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Suns Warriors on Tuesday.
I'm interested to watch some Nets games because I really don't know what to think yet about this roster
I
from
need
what
to
we've
watch a
seen.
good Nets game.
Nets Grizzlies could be good on Monday. That's a
I
Nets
solid
think I
game.
think
Bucks
Nets
on
Bucks
Wednesday.
could be a
That's yeah.
very telling game.
That's a good one. Yeah, because if they can't stop Giannis, I
Or
mean, they're
Nets
not making it
Mavericks.
anywhere in the East. Yeah, they've got some good matchups.
Um, Ben Simmons. You guys have any comments? I think
I mean,
he's been pretty slow to start the
Rough
season.
first game, but I think saw a couple clips. Everyone's saying his defense is still elite, so
yeah, I mean, with his frame, you can't really have a bad defense.
yeah.
I mean, going off preseason, he was guarding Giannis pretty good. So
Yeah,
Hmm.
he was boxing the Giannis up. So
Yeah, Nets Bucks is definitely going to be a game to watch.
so how about I go through and do like a game from every day, and you guys give your pick for them.
Okay.
yeah.
Let's go. Today the Grizzlies and the Mavericks.
Protham, you go.
I think Grizzlies got that.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna go with Grizzlies because I think Luca usually starts a little slow. I think he might have an
Mhm.
off game.
Pick up his pace. Have they played Christian Wood yet?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
I'm actually interested to see
I'm guessing they
how he
have.
performs on that team.
Yeah, he had 25 and 8 the first game
Oh
Wow, he actually played
wow.
amazing.
in
Did not
24
realize.
minutes.
Wow. That's actually
I mean,
good.
he's a great scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's never had an issue with scoring.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Who do you have for that game?
I probably got Mavs
Okay.
Oh wow.
trying to get out their first dub for the season.
Hmm.
I guess Suns Clippers.
Suns Clippers. I'm gonna take the Clippers.
Yeah, I think the Clippers, their depth is insane.
And the Suns haven't looked too good yet. I mean, they beat the Mavs, but
What do you
they
guys
weren't
think
looking
about
amazing.
of DeAndre Ayton? Do you think he's gonna take that step this year?
I don't think
I think
so.
he has the potential to.
I don't know if you
Wasn't
watched the
there
videos.
a lot of fighting in the offseason?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've seen the videos. He seems disengaged. They asked him about like if he's happy to be here, and he was talking about how it's basically just his job at this point. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see him having the motivation to make a huge step this year, but it's possible.
That man gone.
No. Chris Paul has always been good at spoon feeding his center, so
Hmm.
Chris Paul and John Wall, the two people help get most scrubs get max contracts.
I was gonna say, yeah, they get
Yeah,
people
John
paid.
Wall.
Them and
Let's talk about
LeBron.
John Wall for a second. John Wall also looks very good.
He
Yeah.
does. He looks amazing.
I don't know if you guys saw, but like he was getting to the basket, which was the main thing the Clippers needed.
Hmm.
He was passing the ball. He probably took too many shots the first game, and even after the game, he was like, because he was talking about Luke Kennard and missing a couple open looks for him, and he was like,
Hmm.
yeah, I should have hit him a couple more times, but I was just excited to be back or whatever.
Right.
So
I mean,
Yeah,
the
they have
Clippers have
a
got a little bit of everything. They've got two
mid
great
range.
defensive two-way wings. They
Mhm.
got the
two,
knockdown shooter or stars, Paul George Kawhi
Yeah.
Leonard. They're two-star,
I was about
two-way
to
wings,
say,
right?
there's Nicholas Batum, there's Rocco, there's
And then they've got okay, they've got the knockdown shooters, Norman
Mhm.
Powell, Luke Kennard. They're both great shooters. And then you got the penetration from John Wall, Reggie Jackson, and you've
Mhm.
got decent bigs in Zubac, Nicholas Batum. I mean, he's not a big, but he's a
I mean,
Moses
pretty big.
Brown
pretty
is
much just
Moses Brown's all
Zubac.
right.
Yeah.
If the Clippers need anything, it's a backup big. But at the
Yeah.
same time, they really don't because they can just play Morris at the 5 or Batum at the 5.
I was gonna say I like their small ball lineups more.
Yeah, it just gives them that much versatility. I mean, if you throw a lineup out there where it's like John Wall plus Luke Kennard plus 3 6'8" guys that can switch everything,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a
then
great
you're doing
lineup.
pretty good.
And they have like 5 different lineups like that.
What are you guys seeing Kawhi doing? You think he's gonna bounce back to as good as before or
Oh, absolutely.
I don't
I
think
mean,
he's gonna have the stats for it, but
yeah, he's gonna play limited minutes to start the season, so his averages
Yeah.
are not gonna be great. But playoff time, I mean, it's the board,
Playoff
man.
Kawhi is different anyway, so
people were talking about like, oh, people are gonna have to give up shots in the Clippers, and I think
Mhm.
people were mostly thinking about like the lower level guys. I think it's true for Paul George and Kawhi too. I could see a Paul George and Kawhi step back in stats.
I think
Yeah,
in regular season especially, I think so for sure.
Yeah,
I feel like for both of them, they're both very unselfish players where they don't really care about their stats. So
Hmm. I mean,
especially
Paul George,
because
I was really happy with that quote. He came right out and
yeah,
said Kawhi's the number one guy.
yeah, that's a good quote.
he meant to
Plus
say
you-
Luke
10
Kennard.
Plus 10% team chemistry.
Yeah, for real. 2K ass quote. All right, let's do another game for our picks.
So wait, Protham, who did you say for Suns Clippers?
I think Clippers too.
Clippers, okay. I got
What'd you
Clippers as
say?
well.
Clippers, yeah.
Let's do Nets Grizzlies. That's the next.
Nets Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Oof.
I think Nets have been looking kind of iffy these first few games. I think they need a bit of time to get their chemistry
I'm
up,
gonna,
play together. So I think I'm gonna take Grizzlies.
I'm gonna ride with my boys. I'm gonna say Grizzlies, but I think it's gonna be a close game. Even the Grizzlies Mavs game is gonna be close. Those are both great games, and I'm gonna pick the Grizzlies for the same reasons.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Nets.
Contrarian every time.
I think just he's gonna come out.
What do you guys think of
KD.
What do you
Gonna
guys think
come
of the Raptors Heat game?
Raptors Heat. Oh, I mean, I have the Heat finishing pretty high in the East, so I got to take the Heat. But the Raptors have been looking amazing.
Yeah. What else?
I
Who
got
else?
I guess I'd go Raptors in that.
Yeah, I think I would
Wow.
also go
I'm lower on
Raptors.
the Heat than most.
Okay.
Yeah, Heat are my 6 and Raptors are my 7.
So that's a close game to watch for then. What about Mavs Pelicans?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
That's a good game. I think Pelicans are gonna continue showing out, especially early in the season.
Yeah, I mean, they've just been incredible. How do you not pick them?
I mean, you just throw Herb
Right.
Jones on Luca every day or every possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I love Herb Jones,
is
but he's not stopping
insane.
Luca.
No,
He's
no
not
one's
stopping Luka.
bro.
No one can stop Luca.
He might hold him to 30, but he's not
Yeah.
stopping him.
Hey man,
Stop him from
That's
hitting
all
the
you
50
need.
piece.
Andre Iguodala got Finals MVP, holding LeBron to 30, 36, 8, and 11.
That's true. So you're saying Herb Jones Finals MVP then?
Yeah,
For sure.
Okay.
Herb Jones final MVP for holding Giannis to 42, 15, and 8.
If you had to pick one guy for Finals MVP, I mean, obviously it's hard to pick one, but if you had to pick one, who would you be?
Like right now at this time.
Yeah,
Giannis.
it's got to be Giannis,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. There's no other person that's more likely to get it.
Or
Mhm.
Curry? No, maybe.
I don't know. I don't see the Warriors doing as good this season, especially with their chemistry problems.
Paul
I mean-
George.
On the court, they haven't seemed to have any chemistry problems.
Yeah, which is weird, but
I think Draymond punches people all the time, honestly, and this is just the first time
this is
we've
the first
seen
time
it.
it got
Yeah,
out.
man.
Yeah,
Nah, he punched that dude hard though.
he socked him.
We need to make it normal in the workplace to punch your
Honestly,
mate. I'm gonna start
Honestly.
doing that at
Rage in
Sports
his
Zone.
eyes. I saw an interesting thing where someone said if LeBron watched one of his teammates just punch another one of his teammates, he would have gotten criticized so much.
Honestly, that's probably true. LeBron
But
gets a lot of
also,
criticism for shit that does not matter.
Steph Curry's like 6'2", 6'3", LeBron
That's true. What's he gonna
6'8",
do
so
against Draymond?
I'm sure something happened after the video ended.
yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
not though. Everybody was kind of just standing around.
Yeah. Uh, did you see the video where Russ and someone got into it on the baseline with the inbounds, and
No, I
LeBron's just standing
didn't.
there watching them?
No, I didn't.
Did
Oh
you see
man,
the Draymond talking to LeBron the first game of the season and how Iggy
yeah, dude.
reacted?
Oh my God, yeah, with the fucking
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
his own team is calling him out for it, bro. Oh
No
my God,
way. He
this
went
season's gonna
from
be fun. It's gonna be a
went
fun
from
season,
hating LeBron to coming as #1 fan is crazy.
dude.
Bro,
Draymond,
Draymond is LeBron's #1 fan.
he is. He
LeBron
really
had to have
is.
like went and like donated his kidneys like Draymond's kid or something off camera or
It's
something.
gotta
No
be.
Well,
way.
he's like signed to Clutch and similar come ups, I guess. I don't know,
I mean, barely.
but I think they had a lot of investments too together, like their wine company.
Mm.
Hmm.
Um,
I think I've said everything I want to say about the games. I want to ask you guys something because I was talking to someone the other day, and
Hmm.
they said Kevin Durant is currently the best player in the league. What do you think about that?
Mm.
false.
I agree. I think it's just completely crazy to say that right now,
I don't. I don't
especially
think.
after the
I don't think
showing he
it's.
had.
I don't think it's crazy. I think he's up there.
Well, I think he's up
What are
there,
you
but if you look
guys'
at,
top fives?
well, I want to talk about Kevin Durant first because if you look at
Hmm.
the numbers, last year in the playoffs, he was the sole offensive star going against that Celtics defense, and he shat the bed, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Kyrie was there too to even take some load off him, but he had terrible efficiency,
I mean,
not
it's
good
hard to
volume.
do it when you're by yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
but here's my point. Then we saw Giannis play the same exact Celtics defense and take him to seven, and in that seventh game, they didn't even have Chris Middleton.
I'd argue that
And
the Bucks supporting cast was still even better than the Nets.
I guess, but offensively, they don't have that much more help than the Nets had. The Nets had Kyrie.
Hmm.
So you got that. And then you go to look at the finals and you see Steph Curry averaging an insane number of points on crazy efficiency. And I just don't understand how you even claim Kevin Durant is better
I
offensively
think I think
than Steph Curry.
I think 2 years ago when he took the Bucks to seven single-handedly,
Hmm.
he was definitely the best player in the league.
I agree.
But I think as of last year, it's got to be Curry or Giannis.
Yeah, I think it's Giannis for sure right now.
I think
Mhm.
Durant's up there in top five, but
Yeah,
So
for sure.
give us your top five, Brandon. We'll do each of the top five and then
my top
yeah,
five. Um, I
or
guess
a
I'm gonna
top
be. I
six
guess
if
I'm
it's
gonna be
like close.
forgetting people. I think Giannis is probably my #1.
Hmm.
Um,
I got my top five is pretty clear cut.
Jokic is my #2. I don't. I've
Hmm.
never like thought about it.
Hmm.
I'd go Steph as my #3. Is that
Yeah,
too high for
solid.
Steph?
I think that's
No,
where
I
I'd
think
put
that's
him.
good. Yeah, that's where I would
Your
put.
top three is the same as mine so far.
Yeah.
4.
This is where it gets tough.
There's many guys. 4 has gotta be Luca.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
I
might
think I
even
think
put
I'd have him
Luca
a
at
little lower.
3.
Yeah, I'd have him.
Really?
Oh, really?
I might do Giannis, Jokic, and Luca.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
then Steph?
I'm doing Giannis, Jokic, Luca, Steph, KD, Embiid, LeBron.
Okay, wow. That's definitely the top seven guys in the league right now.
Yeah.
There's a clear top seven. Protham, give yours.
I think I'm doing Giannis, Jokic, Steph, um, KD, Luca, Embiid, LeBron.
Yeah, I think that's close. I think that's pretty much what mine is. I'm gonna go Giannis one, Jokic two. I don't think there's much argument you can have about that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take Steph three. You got to show the defending Finals MVP some respect. I'm gonna go with him at
Mhm.
three. And then after three, it gets tough. I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
with. Oh, honestly, I'm gonna go Luca at four. Actually, I said I was gonna put him lower, but I think I'm
So
gonna take
all of us
Luca at
have the
four.
same top 4.
Yeah, and then I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
go. I'm gonna go KD five.
All of us got the same top 5.
And then I don't know about Embiid or LeBron. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to say the top 7 players in the league,
Yeah,
and the
that's
top
true.
5 is
I mean,
they're pretty
like, but
close.
like, but like our fives like in this pretty much the same order, pretty much
Mhm.
Oh,
between.
really?
I mean, the only difference is I have Luca ahead of Curry, and you have
I mean,
Curry ahead of Luca.
there's only so many changes you can really
Yeah,
make.
that's
Like
true.
no
Mr.
one's
Math.
putting. Okay, I don't mean like that. I
But
mean like no one's
on
putting Embiid over Giannis right now.
who's
So
on the outside that top seven looking in? You guys think
I think okay, hot take,
Jason
James
Tatum,
Harden.
honestly.
James Harden number
Ooh.
8? I wouldn't say James Harden number 8. I think James Harden's up there, especially if
I
he keeps
think
playing the way he is.
yeah, exactly. I don't think he's number 8 either, but I think he's a sneaky pick to sneak into that top 7 and make it a well-rounded top 8.
I'm thinking LaMelo Ball.
That's crazy.
No, but Jason Tatum, yeah, he's up there. I'm not a
I
big
was gonna
Tatum
say
fan, but I
I was
gotta
gonna say
respect.
Tatum for 8.
Tatum, Ja could be up there,
I
Yeah, I
keep
think he has to
seeing
prove
Ja in
himself.
top 10. I don't
but
know if he's top 10.
you don't think
He's got to
so?
prove himself for sure, but his stats last year were of a top 10 player.
Yeah, that's true.
I last year I would definitely last year I would take what's his name? Trey Young over Ja, but I don't know anymore.
Oh, I forgot about Trey. Yeah, he has to show something. I mean, he's been in the conference finals, but
Hmm.
he really struggled against that Miami defense.
Yeah, and this season he's starting off iffy too.
hmm
And
Yeah,
then
I think it's definitely
after
Tatum on
those
that top
guys,
8 spot.
it gets pretty
Yeah.
messy.
You know, none of us said Kawhi, which is, I mean, it's obvious he's been injured for a while, but I think
Mm,
he could be up there.
Yeah, he's
He might
up
even
there,
sneak into
but
the top 5 by the end of the season. I mean,
I'm just worried about because he's injured.
hmm
yeah,
that's
I'm
true.
I'm big on Kawhi, so I like Kawhi. He's funny.
No one said
He's a fun
Rudy
guy.
Gobert.
I don't know if he's
Oh,
top
Hell
10.
no.
top
Hell
10.
no. I
He
mean,
averages
You had Ant as your as one of your MVP options. So where do you got him?
My dark horse MVP.
Oh, your dark horse MVP. Okay.
I got
um
Anna. I don't know, up there, top 15 maybe 15.
I'd say probably top 20.
If I say a number, if I had to say a number, I'd say 16. That sounds pretty right for Ant.
Yeah, I think he's around there. I'd probably have
I'd
him a
say
little
I'd
lower,
say
but
18.
at that point, it's splitting hair. I mean, I'm not gonna list
Yeah.
17 guys better than Ant,
No,
but
me neither.
That'd be
D Book, any love for D Book?
I'm not a big
I
D-Book
really don't
fan.
like D-Book.
I think D Book's probably like 10.
Really?
You
I
probably
don't
gotta
have him
put him
that high.
10.
I'm not a
No,
big fan
maybe
of D-Book.
13.
I mean, I
Honestly,
don't know the exact number, but
okay.
I
Let
saw a
me ask you
video
guys a
where
question. Go ahead.
go
Go
okay.
ahead
ahead.
first, Problem.
I saw a video where it was a TikTok where they were asking so De'Aaron could have gone to the Suns. They asked him to work out in the draft and he didn't. He chose to not go with them. So how good do you think De'Aaron and D Book could have been?
Wait, you're talking about De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah,
Ooh. I mean, they're both score first players, so I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know how good the combo would have been.
But De'Aaron, I think they have complementing play styles.
That's true.
'Cause De'Aaron's more of a
Slasher.
slasher and D Book's more of a mid range inside out scorer or outside
Mhm.
in.
What were you saying, Brandon?
I was gonna ask you guys who's better, Paul George or Devin Booker.
Oh, I'm taking Paul George.
I'm taking Paul
I'm
George.
taking
Yeah.
PG. Yeah,
He's
I like Paul
he's a two-way
George.
player
And
I think they're
his
close
game
though.
looks so smooth.
for real. I'm not sure who's actually more efficient, but Paul George just feels like he's more efficient.
Yeah.
Paul George, smoothest player in the league.
I agree.
Y'all see his hairline first game of the season?
I did not, but I can imagine.
It was crisp.
It always is,
Yeah.
honestly.
He's got best hairline in the league.
Yeah,
After Trey Young.
of course.
That's crazy.
All right, I think that's
Oh,
everything I want to say.
I think that's good until next week.
I
yeah.
think so.
Okay,
All right,
sounds
let's
good.
call it.